guys, this is a special place for me. We're going to show you guys some great content, but I got to introduce somebody first. This is Dave Hart. This is my coach that helped me get to the places that I got to go in my career. He was a big part of it. I'm super excited. We get to learn from him today on a big topic, 1v1. Dave, what are we going to go into tonight?
All right, so today we're going to, as Casey said, we're going to talk a little bit about 1v1. And we're going to try to break it down for you a little bit and start right from the very beginning where we talk about the goalkeeper stance, we talk about the set position, and then we're going to try to progress through the training a little bit so that you can get an idea of where it wants to be at the very end when it's at full game speed.
You ready for 1v1? Dave's got them going in and out of their set position, so a lot of footwork stuff. We're going into that goalkeeper position. That ball's moving around the field. We got to make sure that we're light on our feet, getting in and out of those set positions. This is a great warm-up drill to help the back. All right, guys, this is another great one. This goes into making sure they're light on their feet, they're on their toes, but they're in a forward position. We don't want to be falling back on our heels. So this drill that Dave has them doing is making sure they're on their toes, they're leaning forward, and they're getting still in and out of those set positions.
Let's do one more. Listen to my voice on this one. We go hold. We go hold and go. Hold, lean and lean and go. Good. Lean and go. Lean and good. One more for me. Lean. Go. Key is it's 1v1. So we want to balance taking as much ground as we can and still getting set, right? And so oftentimes, and Casey and I were talking about this, you'll see a goalkeeper and they go to take space and they end up here right when the shot comes. And that's not what we want. So we want to make sure we're set. Let me ask here real quick. Better to be set right on time. But if I can't be right on time, better to be set too early or too late? When? Too early. Yeah, too early. Too early because too early I'm set and ready. Too late, I'm caught in that bad position. Does that make sense? So here's what we're gonna do. All three of you on the goal line. I want you to turn your back. And listen, I like to do, a lot of goalkeeper coaches don't like to turn because they say they never want their goalkeeper to take their eyes off the field. And I certainly see that. I like to do it just to activate the goalkeeper. It's kind of an energy starting point. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna say turn, I want you to set, and then I want you to take ground as I say go, right? Here we go. Good, turn, and come here, set. Come here, set. Come on, set. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that was good.
This is a great one to make sure that you're able to get set. So like Dave talked about, we want to make sure before that shot comes that we got our hands out ready to make that save. And so he's making them go in and out of that set position because as we're closing ground, we're going to make that goal smaller, but we got to get ready to make that save as soon as that shot comes.
Good, turn. Hold, go, set. Go, set. Go, set. Yeah, let's do one more. Here, we turn and we're taking ground. And as we get closer to the shooter himself or herself, what do we need to do? Get lower, get lower. You've got all the thinking about here is turn your back, Haidyn. Good, turn and set. So here's the distance. So Haidyn's made the determination that this is about the right set position for where the ball is. But he knows that as he gets closer to the shooter, go. He gets lower. And the reason we do this is that because at this point, I really can't get the ball up over him. So he's lower here to make that save there. Do you see it? And these hands, Haidyn, by the way, has the largest hands of any human being I've ever seen. So we want him to use them. We want him to get down there and use those hands. So let's do this.
He talked about as we get closer, we want to make sure that we're getting lower on that field because now the danger zone of us getting that ball behind us now becomes to the sides more than it does over the top. So as I close that angle, I want to make sure that my hands are able to make those saves low, and now I can get lower and lower to help me do so.
Perfect. All right, we'll go one after another on this, fellas. Good, turn and hold, and then go. Come on, and stop. Good. And again, goalkeeper coaches, never trying to beat my goalkeepers here. I'm training them. Good, turn, hold, and go, 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 set. Come on, come on, come on, right there. Aye, hands, see? Listen, this is the same as any sport, whether it's baseball, whatever it is. You gotta see the ball hit your hand. So your head, eyes go to your hand hitting the soccer ball. You can't do it blind. Good, turn, hold, go. Hold, 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 hold. There. You're still moving. Still moving. Watch the older brother here. Turn, hold, go. Lower, lower, lower. There. There you go. Good. Good, turn, hold, go. Come on. Hold, lower, lower, lower. Right there. Attaboy. Good, turn. Hold there, hold there. What if I go here? Good. Now go, now go. Good, lower, lower, because I'm here. There, good. Good, turn. Hold. What about that? Up. Take ground, take ground. Up, there. Good.
Another tip for you, especially for our younger goalkeepers, we want to make sure that we're covering more ground when we're ready to make that save. So we're trying to be a bigger wall. So when we go down and we're getting low, we're getting closer to that shooter, we want to make sure we don't put our hands in front of our legs, because now it's left surface area for you guys to actually make a save. We want to cover those sides and trust that our legs are going to make that save if it's hit right at us. All right, guys, we're going into the next progression of our 1v1. So now it's going to be a little bit more game-like, a little bit more live action stuff going on. So Dave is going to be coming at a 1v1. Now, as a goalkeeper, when we're in a 1v1, we got three things we got to think about. One is the early shot, so we got to make sure we're working on that set position whenever they can shoot. Two is the dribble around us. They're trying to beat us, and we got to make sure that we can attack that ball and get to it when we can. The third is when they have a bad touch, and so this time the goalkeepers have to make that decision live, and they're going to figure out how they can make that save.
So let's go slower. Turn. All right, so here I am, ready to shoot, so I could shoot the ball right now. I go on to a 1v1 at you. That's your clue to start taking some ground. And here we are, and I make that move, and you go to win my touch when I tried to beat you 1v1. All right.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah. As we go here, turn, bud, and we go, and I miss dribble, win on a forward dive and take it out of trouble. So the ball's safe, and the kid is safe as well. Let's go through this. I want you to work one after another. Yosgart, jump in there. Yeah. All right, so we got two choices that I've given you, and of course the third is turn, and it's just a shot. Here we go, and we play. And I go there, and he wins that. Nice, good. Let's go one after another. You want to jump in as well, Haidyn? Good, turn. Hold. And then I go there. Very nice, very nicely done. Yep. And I go there. So that's excellent. Listen, there's a game within the game, right? So right now, the whole game's going on around us, but now there's a game, me against the goalkeeper here. I'm trying to get you to react first. You're trying to get me to react first. Here we go. Turn, you hold, and then we go. And then I go there, win that. Good, turn, and I go, and I shoot. Good. Turn, go. Come on, get out here. All right. I love this, guys. I want you to see this, because when he does that, he's taking the ball out of the danger of the shooter, and especially as young goalkeeper, he's also taking himself out of danger here. Up, up. Start your attack, and that's perfect, because now the attack is behind him, and he can get the team started there.
Just to reiterate what Dave just said, when we can take that ball and we can make that save and then get out of the way of pressure, what he's talking about is that striker that is now out of the game because he's behind the game of play. Now we're able to get that ball going, and now we're up a person starting that attack.
You ready, bud? Good, turn. Go here. Good dribble. Get here. And look where he is. I mean, good, get up. He's so far away from it. Ball is safe, game is safe. We're in the attack now. He's getting very big.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go to the next part of our 1v1 process. Now, I wanna touch on something because this is very important, especially for 1v1s. Make sure that we have to be brave. We gotta step out of this goal and we gotta make sure that we are cutting that ground and also standing our ground. So what I mean by that is we don't wanna turn our head, because now, look, every time I turn my head, my body's gonna be turning, and now I have less surface area that's gonna help me make that save. So as you see these keepers, they're being brave, they're keeping their shoulders towards their target, and they're making sure they're being a big wall.
That's a great point. One of the aspects we can't teach is bravery. Yep. You just got to be brave. All right, so let's progress the exercise now. And what we're going to do is we're both going to turn, right? So you're going to make a decision on what you feel like is the best method to make the save. And I'm going to try to give you various looks. The reason I turn is because this way, I mean, ideally, I'm going to say turn, Haidyn, turn. And what should it be ideally by the time I finally turn? There he is, and I got nothing. So that's ideal, but I'll give different looks. We ready? Let's go one after another here, guys. Good, turn. I go, set.
All right, guys, as Dave's doing this, you guys are seeing that his first touch is going to be different every time. So that makes the goalkeeper have to read the situation and understand what's going to be best and how quickly they can come out to close that surface area.
Set. Good turn. Yeah, I got it. Turn. Set. Got it. That's a good save. Turn. Go there. Come on. Let's go a little faster now. This goalkeeper scares me. Turn. Yeah. Attaboy. That's real life to me.
I really like that. I want to jump in real quick. He was able to read the situation, and before the striker even got to look up to make that shot, he was already closed that angle to where it surprised the striker and he couldn't do anything because there was no ground in between him and the keeper. So keepers, remember, we don't have to just react. We can actually see what's happening before it plays out and make sure that we're ready to make that save as soon as we can.
Good turn, bud. Come on. Now look, back up. If you will set here. Set. Low. Now this way, back, and push. And that's the same we're looking for. You again, let's do the same thing. Do this for me, buddy. Come on. Turn. And go. And make that move. Push.
Hey, Paul, can you come here?
Yeah.
Go. All right, guys, I stopped the exercise. I want to make sure you guys know what's going on here because Coach Dave just had a huge point. Lorenzo, your first dive, buddy. Come look at me. Come look over here. Just dive right back here. Dive back this way. Just lay on the ground. Dive towards the goal. There we go. When he did that, this ball went right there, right? Okay, now get back up. Get in your set position. I see that. Now dive in that forward angle you just did. Now, this ball is going to hit you right there. So just by him changing his angle of where he was diving, he was able to cover that much more surface area on the ground, and now he's even past the post. Even for a younger kid, if you have an amazing angle and you take a forward dive, you're going to be covering a lot more ground and be able to make some amazing saves.
And tell you what this is going to look like. We can give you different concepts, but it's your magic that's going to tell the tale here and your ability to read the game. So we're going to have Coach here and myself here, and Haidyn's going to turn and he's going to go at this shooter, turn, go. And now here, Coach can take a shot. He could play me. He plays me. I take a touch, lower, make that save. All right? Let's go through that a little bit.
Yeah, and if I can add to that, so what Dave's talking about, this is our final progression. So this is that next step in making it a game realistic as possible. So now a shooter is going to be on one side of the field. That goalkeeper has to react to me, get ready to make the save, and then that ball goes to another player and they have to react, make that save, go to that 1v1, figure out what they're going to do.
Good turn. Good.
Good, well done.
Good turn. Slide. Come here. Sorry. Listen, I want to make a point right here, real quick. Come on, buddy. This is important. Go, 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 go. Sit there. When Casey played the ball across to me, this is not a timing thing where as the ball's going across, I kind of just slide here. This is an explosive thing. I'm here, set, set, set. And I want you to go and set. Because if you can get here, then you take ground. Too many goalkeepers here, and they kind of time it and work there. But it's here, set, go. All right? Go one more time. Let's work on that.
I love that, guys. What Dave is talking about is we don't have to follow that ball foot for foot as it's going, because there is a piece of space that we actually have that ball moving that's going to get to the next player it can get to, and we don't have to wait for it to get there. So now we can make a reaction a little bit quicker because I'm already set before that ball even gets to the shooter, and now I'm ready to be that much more ahead of the game to make those saves.
All right. You guys ready? Good turn. Good slide set. Boy, that's it. But at some point, you just got to be athletic enough to be a goalkeeper. It's a great save. Hold, hold, hold. Good, good. I open up. I dribble. I go there. Really nice. Good turn. Hold on him. Hold on him. Hold on him. Hold. Yep. Hey. Nice. Good. Turn. Hold on him. Hold. Hold. Good. Ah. One ball in a match, brother. One ball in a match. Let's play it. Play it. Good. And come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. We got two more. Good turn. Hold. Yeah. Goes there. Hold on him. Hold.
Not sprinters, but instead of just sprinting to a finish line, we have to stop on that finish line. Our job is not easy, but if you guys keep that in mind, that's going to help you guys get to the positions and get the angles that you need to make those great saves. That area of California, you guys need to go check out No Limit Soccer Academy. He did a ton for me, helped me get to where I got to in my career, so we appreciate that. We hope you guys enjoyed today. Remember, check out the workshop. We will see you guys soon, and we look forward to being a part of your journey. Peace.